This is kind of a different video than I usually make. All the carnivorous plants are dormant this time of year, but I still wanted to make some video. So I decided to get back to one of my minor hobbies, trapdoor spiders and purse webs, you know, megalomorphs. And I'm in the hardwood, steep hills, southwest Mississippi, looking for cork lid trapdoor spiders at the moment. But I thought I'd start the video here with this interesting find. It's looks like an ornate harvestman, I think, of some kind, but it's being eaten by mold, so its legs are white. I barely walked away from that piece of bark that I had, and I already found some purse webs. This is their web. It runs up the base of this tree. They built it like a tube, and bugs will get on it, and it'll crawl up the tube and bite through the webbing and pull it in. There's actually a smaller one right here. I'll include some pictures of what they look like as well. I'm not going to try digging them up. Because they usually go under the tree and all the roots. These trees are absolutely massive. There's probably some around the base of it as well. Yep, there's one. Very interesting looking spiders. They look very similar to trapdoor spiders. Here's some more purse web spiders down here on this tree. Seem to be pretty common in this area. I'm not as familiar with the scientific names for the megalomorphs as I am with the carnivorous plants. Like I said, it's just kind of a minor hobby. Keep me busy in the off season. That's interesting. There's a dead Hercules beetle in this tree. In my limited experience, cork lid trapdoor spiders have been very hard to find. They need very specific habitats. They like the steep hills with kind of the clay bluffs like this that stay constantly moist. But they don't really want an area that erodes, because these things can get really old, you know, over 20 years, and sometimes they don't ever leave their hole. So you don't really want to find a place that's washing out too bad like this one. Looks like there's some bottles washing out. I don't know anything about bottles, but I'm stuck in there. What does that say? Let me clean this off. Yeah, I'm gonna have to research this one later. It's got a little corner broken on it, unfortunately. That clay is absolutely baked on there. I'm gonna have to get some water and wash it off. I'm just looking here. Some metal sticking out. I don't know what's washing out. Another bottle, but that one looks broken. Clean that one off later too. I don't know, ceramic. Old plant pot. Must be an old dump right here. I've climbed way up above this creek. Found the first trapdoor spider of the day, if I can stay here. It's a very steep bank. And this is a very small trapdoor spider. You can see its lid. Let's see, when it's shut, you can see how hard that would be to see. I'm gonna look for a bigger one, because they do get significantly larger than that. I've come way up in elevation, far off the creeks now, and found this clay bank. And there are several trapdoor spiders on it, cork lids. You can see this one, the lid got ripped off. It likely became a victim of a wasp. But there is one underneath this root. That's it right there. See if I can get its lid to open. Oh, that's an old one. It's all filled in. There's another one up above it. See if this one's still around. That lid's shut down tight. There we go. So this one's still in use. I'm not going to dig any of these up today though. See how they blend in really well. I don't know if I see any more on this bank. I'm sure there are a lot more, but they are hard to see. Come just a few feet over. Found another one. Oh, I lost it again. Oh, there it is. See if I can find a stick. Open up this one. That one's tough. There we go. Lid's about the size of a quarter. That's about as big as I've seen them around here. I'm sure all these holes were probably trapdoor spiders as well, but the wasps really put a hurt on them. See another bluff over there I'm gonna try to get to. Found another tiny cork lid. There are wafer lid trapdoor spiders here too, but in my experience those have been relatively easy to find all throughout South Mississippi. Even in relatively piney areas, which these cork lids seem to hate. I've never found cork lids near pine trees. Standing out over a massive gorge right now. I've actually managed to find both Cyclocosmia species in the US in habitats similar to this. Cyclocosmia terrea in Florida and Cyclocosmia truncata in Alabama. I think I have some video of me finding some Cyclocosmia terrea, but I don't know if I ever uploaded it to YouTube. I have to look. If I haven't, I might tack it on to the end of this video. This is the last bank I'm going to check before I get out of here. And here's a small one. It doesn't want to stay shut. Don't see any more at the moment. This is an old one right here. See, it's all sunk in, but you can still make out where the lip of the hole was. Here's another one that the wasps got to. There's another one. Pretty small one as well. That one might not be in use anymore. It's not really kept up. We decided to take a little detour to look for trapdoor spiders. They have a species in the genus Cyclocosmia here. And because this one's on a clay bluff, I'm gonna guess that it's Cyclocosmia. They're somewhat corklids. All the wafer lids are gonna be up there in the leaves. But these corklids like the clay. There's another one down here, a bigger one. These Cyclocosmia have crazy patterns on their abdomens, and I would show you, but I don't have anything to dig with. Pretty steep bluff here. It's washing out up here. Looks like I've got one hanging upside down. There's another one.